All right, so for our intermediate session, we will be utilizing our sticky strap to help out with more difficult stretches, as well as our sticky wrist savers to help with wrist support, as well as the line that you'll find along the length of your mat to help out with proper body alignment throughout the practice. So let's get started. You're gonna start standing at the top of your mat, bringing your feet together, hands to your heart. Just take a moment and find your breath. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Then exhale, hinge from your hips and dive down. Inhale, halfway, lengthen the spine. Hands down, step it back to plank pose, maybe modify by dropping to the knees, elbows in, chaturanga. Big inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, up and back to down dog. Draw your right toe to the sky. Now we're gonna work into our core. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders shift forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Stepping the right toes all the way through to the thumbs, spinning your left foot flat, coming into your warrior A. So if you look down, your left heel should be just to the side of the line, and the right foot should be to the right side of the line. Squaring the torso up, tuck your tailbone, and then extend the fingertips to the sky. Just take a couple breaths in warrior A. Now on your next exhale, you're gonna open it up into warrior B. So you'll notice that your feet are gonna shift a little bit onto the tightrope, onto the line on your mat. So the heel and the arch of the foot line up. Pull your shoulder blades back, extend through your fingertips, and try to get your right knee right above your right ankle. And just hold this warrior B for a couple breaths. On your next inhale, you're gonna keep your knee bent, flip your right palm to the sky, and reach to the back. You're gonna feel a nice stretch along your rib cage, reversing your warrior B. Try not to dump your weight into your left leg. Use your core. One more breath here. And on your exhale, bringing your forearm to your thigh, left hand to the sky, taking the gaze up to your left palm. Now, if you'd like more, you can take either the right hand down to meet the right foot, or you can use your block and set the block inside your right foot for a little bit of support. The blocks have a couple different levels, so whatever feels best for you, always modifying for you. If you want more, sweep the left fingertips forward, Utthita, extended. Or maybe even wrap the arm behind the back, Baddha. One more breath here. And you're gonna release and straighten through the right leg, reversing your triangle. Both legs are straight, reaching the right fingertips back and expanding through your rib cage. Take one more inhale, and then on your exhale, reach out over your right toe so you're getting a lot of length through the side of your body, and then take your right hand down into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So your right hand can come to your shin, or maybe to your block inside your foot for a little bit more support. Left hand to the sky, maybe reach the left fingertips forward, feeling a nice stretch to the left rib cage. Palm down, gaze up. If you still want more, wrap the left arm behind the back, grabbing for your right hip crease. And then release. Bringing both hands to either side of your right foot. You can bump your left foot up and over, so you want to shorten and widen the stance, bringing yourself off of your alignment line on the mat. If your hands don't make it all the way down, you can bring your hands to your blocks, or maybe even bring the blocks up a little bit. Always modify for you. So we're gonna lengthen through the crown of the head, and then we're gonna encourage the crown of the head to come down to the toes. Folding forward, so you can either keep your hands in your blocks, or you can bring the hands down to the mat. Taking a couple breaths here. Drawing your right hip back, left hip forward, squaring the torso up. Now we're going to be moving into our revolved triangle. So if you'd like your block, put the block inside your right foot. Left hand stays down, and then your right hand reaches to the sky. Now if you feel like you're going to fall over, just bump your left foot over a little bit, giving yourself a kickstand, a little support. Drag your right hip back, lengthening through the ribs. 2 more breaths. And release. Bringing your hands down to the mat, stepping your right foot back to meet the left. Maybe drop to the knees to modify, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale to either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, up and back to down dog. Your left toes are going to sweep to the sky now. Take an inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Step the left toes all the way to meet the thumbs, spinning your right foot flat, coming into warrior A. So again, find the alignment with your feet. Left foot shimmies just to the left of the line, and the right heel meets just to the right of the line. Square the torso up, scoop through your tailbone, zip up the core, and lengthen through the crown. Warrior A, couple breaths. On your next exhale, we're going to open it up into warrior B. So if you notice your feet shift a little bit, and that's okay. Make sure the left knee stays above the left ankle. Find that nice line, and then settle into warrior B. Pulling your shoulder blades back and extending through the fingertips. Taking the gaze out over the left hand. Now keeping your knee bent, flip your left palm to the sky and then reach back. Try not to dump your weight into your right leg, using your core and lengthening through your ribs. Couple breaths. Coming up and bringing the forearm to the thigh, right hand to the sky. Coming into Parshva Konasana. So again, you can keep your forearm on your thigh, or you can grab your block, set it inside your left foot, and then hold on to the block with the left palm. Gaze up to the right hand, maybe reach forward, Utthita, feeling a nice extension through the right rib cage. Breathe. If you still want more, maybe you wrap your right arm behind the back, grabbing for the left hip crease. Gaze up, 2 more breaths. Deep inhale as you straighten through your left leg, all the way up and back, reversing your triangle. Both legs are straight and reaching to the back. Get a lot of length through the left side. And then take all that length as you extend the left fingertips forward, out over your straight left leg, and then down into Trikonasana. You can bring your hand to your shin. Sticky glove provides the nice grip on the thigh. Right hand to the sky. If you want your block, set the block inside the left foot. Right hand can reach, Utthita, extend it. If you still want more, maybe even wrap the right arm behind the back, grabbing for the left hip crease. Couple breaths, don't force your body. And then gently release. Folding over the straight left leg. So you're going to bump your right foot up and over to the right, taking yourself off the line. Square the hips and torso up. Maybe bring your hands to your blocks if they don't come all the way down. Gonna inhale for some length, and then release and fold in. So from our forward fold, we're gonna take our right hand, maybe bring your block inside if you'd like a little extra support. Your right hand is gonna stay down and your left hand is gonna reach to the sky. Now watch that left hip, it's gonna wanna drag around, so keep pulling it back. Maybe even bump your right foot over a little bit for some support. Taking a couple breaths here, breathing into your belly button. And release. Setting the block aside and walking your fingertips around to the center, turning your feet parallel. You're gonna inhale halfway up for some length. And then you're gonna walk your fingertips over to your left leg and pull yourself in. Some of you may wanna take a little twist here, taking the left hand around the lower back, grabbing for the right hip crease and taking your gaze up. Breathing into your belly button. Gently release. Come high up onto your fingertips through the center, over to the right leg and pull yourself in. If you'd like to wrap your right arm around your lower back, take the gaze up. Breathe. And then release right down the center, high up onto the fingertips. Hands to the hips and then come all the way up. So this is where we're going to utilize our strap. You want to grab onto the strap and we're going to take it behind our backs. So grabbing, if you need a little bit less or a little bit more, whatever is best for you. We're going to look up, take a little back bend, try not to dump into the lower back. And then with your chin, you're going to dive forward and down. Take it as low as you'd like to go. Hit your limit, take an inhale back off, and then exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Just take a couple breaths. Gently coming back up, and you can switch your grip. Look up, little back bend, and then dive with your chin forward, straight spine, and allow the crown of the head to fall. Let the head hang heavy, maybe even shake some yeses and nos. And then gently coming back up. So you can use the strap once more, holding on to the strap, or either interlace your fingers behind your back. So two options, whatever feels best for you. We're gonna use the strap today. So look up and then dive in, allowing your arms to fall up over your head. You feel a nice stretch in your shoulders, space between your shoulder blades. And try to lengthen out your breath a little bit. And release, coming back up. You can set your strap back to the side and then hop up to the top of your mat. Take a deep inhale, reach up, and then exhale, seal it in, hands to your heart. And that'll conclude our intermediate session.